You can do whatever you want to me.
Ew.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact. And it's totally science. Go ahead, look it up if you want. I can't tell you how to live, really. I do have a series of handy suggestions, though. The first of which being we should partake in some more Moby Vick today. Ring in the new year. Welcome to 2024. At least on my side of the world. There's going to be a little live stream for you people on the other side of the world later, so make sure to catch me live there as the ball drops. But for now, let's enjoy this as we always do. We'll get into it. Moby Vick 33, graduation. Oh yeah, we're totally all gonna be friends after this forever. No, that's not how it works. Out into the world we go to forge our own lives. But we'll see if that's what happens in this universe. Hello, everyone. Sorry about not getting out a story. I had a more busy weekend than I anticipated. I have a lot to do tomorrow as well, so I wanted to get this out just in case I run out of time tomorrow. Yeah, life moves fast, I don't know. No matter, I'm here now to bring you the next entry in the saga of Moby Vick. Oh, it's been just delicious, delectable. It has kept my sugars high through the whole thing. The cast list: OP, Alistair 9000, 18 years old, of pure awesome, slutty orphan, recovering addict, and girlfriend of Magic Mike. Renegade Robbie, 18 years old, of pure incredible, my best friend and partner in crime, Grand Meister of witty comebacks. Magic Mike, 18 years old, my boyfriend. Pretty amazing guy. Manda Panda, 18 years old, my best girlfriend. Rose 1, 2, and 3, age 27, 24, and 21. God, they grow up so fast. The greatest brothers in the entire world. Snarky Mark, Bro 1's best friend, 27 years old, now married to Darling Darcy. Darling Darcy is Snarky Mark's wife. Against all odds, got him to commit, and she is real pretty. Oh my god, that's so cool. Like, people are just so nice to me, I don't know. And Moby Vick, of course, 18 years old, 460 pounds of real woman. My constant nightmare. At least she hasn't gained any more weight since the last one, has she? I don't know, you can check it out, links in the description to the previous videos. Thanks so much. On with the story. It was finally time to graduate. As we go on, we remember other times we had together. Remember that? Early 2000s kids? Where you at? Against all odds, we made it through high school. We were finally going to be free. Yes, free to become wage slaves. Perfect. All of us had our college acceptances, ready to begin new experiences come the fall. 3 days before graduation, we started our practices, basically walking through where to sit and how to walk and who was speaking and the chorus rehearsed, etc. Our teacher begins calling us to get our caps, gowns, and any adornments we've earned. We've had to pay our dues, the normal stuff. Teacher, Vick waddles up to get her stuff. She gets handed her cap and gown and waddles back to her seat. The rest of us get ours without any problem, and the teacher says,
"Now please try them on, so I can inspect and make sure they all fit correctly."
Bro, I'm pretty sure that teacher's Mr. Sir, just wearing a baseball cap and a fake mustache. Weeks before, we had all filled out our cards with our height and weight, so the gown company could send gowns which were the right length/width. We all put on our gowns, and the teacher walks around to do some quick inspections. Rip! We all turn and see that Vick has hulked her gown. Teacher,
"What happened here?"
Moby Vick,
I tried to put it on and it ripped. You must have given me the wrong size."
Teacher,
"Right. Well, we have some extras. Just give me your height and weight and I'll find you a match. You can write it down if you'd not like to say."
Moby Vick,
"Why would I not say? I'm very healthy. I'm 5'8" and 135 pounds.
Yeah, close enough, I guess. very healthy adolescent elephant. My reaction when... Really? Seriously? What? The teacher looked for a moment, deciding how to phrase this. Teacher?
Are you sure? Have you weighed yourself recently? You may have fluctuated a bit.
Moby Vick?
Oh, I know I don't look that heavy. It's muscle. It weighs more than fat.
Yes, so I've been told. She must be made of dark matter. Just her entire body composed of the inside of a dying star. Trace amounts of science. The teacher, completely confused, hands her another small gown. She begins to try and zip it. The threads begin popping. Teacher,
too small. You're going to need a larger size. We're going to do a custom order for the special sized gown. So you're going to need to pay an extra $50 to get it expressed here in time for graduation.
Moby Vick.
What? No! I'm not paying extra because the company makes their clothes way too small. I'm a real woman.
Yeah, if we say it enough times, maybe it'll come true. I don't know. As usual, the problem is everybody else. The teacher says,
if you had just given your correct size in the beginning,
Moby Vick,
this is my size. I know what I weigh. I just have curves. All clothing companies want to dress sticks like them.
Accusingly points finger in our direction.
They only fit anorexic.
OP, I'm not anorexic. Moby Vick,
yes you are.
Okay, my mistake.
Why else would you look like a little boy? It's not natural for a girl to look like that. Women should have real curves, like me.
Yep, it's all a big conspiracy. They've been out to get you this entire time. Luckily you realized it. How are you gonna strike back, Moby Vick? Probably she's just gonna pay the $50 for the circus tent-sized dress. So this goes on for a little while. The teacher finally calms Vic down and waives the $50 fee. They'll just order her a larger gown. Bro, that $50 fee didn't go away. The teacher's gonna pay it. She's not making enough as it is. This is horrible. Moby Vick,
it's just not fair how society idealizes an unnatural body shape. I shouldn't have to pay just because I'm the size of a real woman.
I mean, if everybody's got roughly the same body shape except you, doesn't that mean you're the unnatural one? Maybe. The rest of practice goes on with little issue. The day of graduation finally arrives. Family and friends are there. We have finally done it! That's right. What are you gonna do with your life?
Shit, I don't even know. I can't even tell you that.
Speeches are given. Our names are called. Caps were thrown. We're officially high school graduates.
You did it! Oh my god, you guys did it for real! Congratulations!
It's now time for the post-graduation party, where one family had organized a cookout / last time to talk to some of these people, and we all went to mingle, etc. The real parties would happen later that night. Yeah, let's get drunk enough to forget that any of these people ever existed. At the cookout, my brothers and Snarky Mark finally caught up to me. Snarky Mark picking me up.
Hey, Lesbo! I'm so proud of you! Against all odds!
Darling Darcy, do not call her Lesbo. You look very nice. More jokes about my lesbo-ness commence, and suddenly Moby Vick,
Mark!
She comes lumbering at him and jumps right onto Snarky Mark. Dude, did his knees snap like a twig? Did his legs break like toothpicks? Snarky Mark must be a real strong boy. Snarky Mark,
what the fuck?
Moby Vick,
Tee I was just so excited to see you.
Yeah, after all the death threats and insults, Vic still had a thing for him. I mean, it's the only male who's probably ever paid her any attention at all. She's been up late many a night thinking about all this. Snarky Mark just says,
congratulations.
Moby Vick,
I love how strong you are, Mark. So manly. You could appreciate a real woman.
And that's about the point where his arms break and she falls down and he pukes all over her, right? My brothers and I are laughing at Mark's misfortune. Snarky Mark, get off me! This is my wife! Darling Darcy, hi, nice to meet you. Moby Vick,
You can do better than that, Twig. She has no curves.
Snarky Mark,
I think she's beautiful.
Moby Vick,
I'm beautiful. I'm more woman than she could ever be.
Snarky Mark,
Well, she's the perfect amount of woman for me.
there you go. Go to bat for your lady. You love to see it, honestly. And while all of this does seem, disrespectful of Darcy and Mark's marriage, it's not Vic's darkest moment, so I'm hardly even shocked by it. It's really weird how our expectations get adjusted so, is it not? Her advances yet again spurned. Moby Vick waddles off. Snarky Mark,
Oh, P, how have you not killed her yet?
oh, trust me, she's working on that all by herself. Triple bypass by the time she's 20, guaranteed. The cookout continues. We watch Vic eat 8 hamburgers and a legion of cups and ice cream, all washed down by cans of beetus juice. Nummy num, high fructose corn syrup.
Just drink the corn syrup!
It's the white man's poison. Seriously, look it up. Stuff will kill you. Renegade Robbie, slow down, Vic. Moby Vick,
I'm hungry. I have to eat this much to stay healthy. Stop telling me how to take care of my body.
this continues for a while. She really is like a pull string doll. She's got 5 different phrases that she loves to say. The cookout ends and my brothers tell me goodbye. Bro 1, hey, you coming home tonight? OP, no, I'll be at Mike's. Snarky Mark,
Be good.
no, seriously, be good. You're 18 now. You're legally liable for the things that you do. It's very precarious. With that, they all leave, and we proceed to get ready for the evening's party. That night, we all go to the party at the home of a wealthy classmate. No parents to be found. I like how the rich kid doesn't even get a name this time. He's like, whatever. I don't know, he was rich and we went to his house. Fuck it. If I don't give him a name, then he's not a person, and he's easier to steal from. So the drinks flow freely, and we don't even notice that Vic has shown up. We all just talk and reminisce and enjoy each other. Until Moby Vick,
Hey, Mike.
Magic Mike,
What?
Moby Vick,
What do you see in her anyway? She's an ugly whore.
Magic Mike,
I like her.
Moby Vick,
But why? It's not like she'll blow you for coke no more. Ever since Amanda's druggy brother died, she's clean. Like whores can ever be clean.
I wonder what it's gonna be like for Moby Vick going out into the real world and realizing that nobody wants to fight with her all the time. 9 out of 10 people don't give a shit. That 1 out of 10 guy is probably gonna punch her in the mouth. That's just how it works out here. Renegade Robbie says, aren't you the one with herpes? Moby Vick,
No, only whores like her have herpes. I'm not a whore. I'm clean.
gross. Manda Panda, go away. Don't you have anyone else to go screw with? Moby Vick,
I just think Mike should know he has real options. A real woman.
and she leans into Mike.
You can do whatever you want to me.
Ew. Ew!
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if!
Then she begins to dance, all sexy like.
Oh yeah, you like that, don't you, boy? Come and get you a piece of this.
Wow, I hate it. She makes eye contact with Mike, and then she turns and walks away. The party continues, and Vic is suspiciously absent. Uh-oh. You know she's out there plotting her plans, right? It's not gonna end well. It never does. We figure that Vic has just seduced another unfortunate sailor. It's late, and Vic comes staggering down the stairs, crying. She runs up to Mike. Moby Vick, "Help! Somebody roofied me!" Magic Mike, "Somehow I doubt that." Yeah, I mean, the dosage needed to take down a woman of that size is just not economical. I don't encourage that behavior. Moby Vick says, "They did! Just woke up in a bedroom naked. I think somebody RAPE'd me." Magic Mike, "For that to be true, someone would have to want to actually have sex with you." Moby Vick, "I've been assaulted. Don't you care? You cared when that whore got what she deserved at prom. I'm the real victim. Look, there's cum on my shirt." Pretty sure that's just ice cream. Magic Mike, "Don't ever say she deserved it again. And I actually care about her. And also, gross." Moby Vick, "What about me? Why does nobody care? I was assaulted and nobody's doing anything. You'd help that ugly skank if it happened to her. And she's asking for it. Look at her." Magic Mike, "Good night, Vic." Moby Vick, "You can't leave me here. I need help. Help me." You are beyond help. Even if I were inclined to help, I wouldn't know where to start. Stop talking to me and go away. You're like my least favorite person in the world. With that, we all leave and go back to Mike's house. We had drunken fun and made pancakes. A tradition started after prom. It was actually a fun night. For the first time, Vic hadn't ruined a night. Yeah, to be honest, at 18, we're all big. We're too grown up for this baby bullshit, ain't we? Nobody cares anymore. I would be really upset on Vic's behalf if she did get assaulted, but come on. We all know she didn't. And OP says as much. As far as Vic's assault, I'm sure you're all concerned. I only know what I was told from the daughter of one of the police officers. After we left, she got her mom to take her to the hospital to have a kit done. And they found roofies in her system. Nobody could prove who, if anyone, gave them to her. She just took them. Went and laid down in a bedroom nude after taking them. I'm fascinated. I'm mortified. The physical evidence, coom, turned out to be powdered sugar and water. Kool-Aid. The case was dropped. Vic began to go to counseling and tell people that she was the victim of RAPE. At the time, I thought that was the last I'd see of her, but I was wrong. TLDR, powdered sugar and water can look like semen. Sort of. In the dark, I guess. There it is. The time Vic decided that since nobody would victimize her, she would just do it for herself. Next time, we move on to the college years. That is a really weird story. Quite a turn of events. Vic constantly wants to compare herself to OP. It's like she wants to become OP. She just doesn't realize what the secret sauce is that makes her and OP different. And I'll tell you right here and now, Vic, that secret sauce, that foul soup, if you will, high fructose corn syrup. Seriously, cut it out of your diet. It's not good for you. So yeah, she took pills just to try and turn the spotlight on herself, and nobody cared. I'm sure if anybody actually believed that it happened, then they would care on some level, some passing amount of concern. But it's the boy who cried wolf. Like, how many times can I believe this? I'm done with the sympathy. Are they going to different colleges? Are we finally getting away from Vic? I guess not, because the stories do continue. So let's get into another one right now. Moby Vick 34, a new beginning. Yeah, new beginning, same old shit in the middle. Good morning. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. I bring you the first entry of the college years. Our cast list roughly the same with OP and Manda Panda, but we also meet Kink Girl, 18 years old, had an alternative lifestyle / fashion sense, my freshman roommate. There was also Fetzilla, 20 years old, kink girl's boyfriend, around 300 pounds. He's gonna hook up with a Vic. L, 20 years old, sorority girl, pretty and blonde. Vic, 18 years old, still 460 pounds of real woman. She's holding steady. She's really about to turn her life around, ain't she? Maybe. Whatever. Who cares? Now let's go! After graduating high school, I entered the drug program for a month during summer. Dude, they got a program all about drugs? Sign me up.
Wanna cook?
I was clean and I got a new perspective on life and myself. The rest of the summer was spent with Mike, enjoying the last days of our couplehood. Oh yeah, he was missing from the cast list, wasn't he? Well, later days, homeboy. I hope you had fun sticking it in. Now we're all moving on. At the new year, we were going to different colleges and decided to break up so we could, quote, have new experiences. We stayed friends, the real type, not the couple type. Robbie was going to a college that I couldn't dream of getting into, so we had a long-distance friendship as well. Luckily for us, all the colleges were in the same state and only a few miles away from each other. Yeah, but still, you're breaking up the band. It's tragic. And after all these people scatter to the wind, there's still Moby Vick right there by your side. It's probably the worst part of it all. Amanda and I were going to the same college. We decided not to room together, though. Just be friends, not roommates. This is how I ended up with Kink Girl as my roommate. Amanda and I got settled at college, and we were exploring the different extracurriculars. Manda Panda, how's the roommate situation going? OP, they forgot I was sleeping in there last night. Manda Panda, so how kinky do they get? OP, from what I could tell, there was a dog collar, a leash, a belt, a riding crop, and a strap-on. Well, you had me right up until that last part. Sounds like fun. No, can't do that.
I ain't even going near that.
Manda Panda and I then walk into the different groups, giggling about my lack of sleep and my roommate's sex life. Manda Panda, oh, I want to go talk to XYZ sorority. Would you come with me? OP, no, Manda. I'm not rushing. Manda Panda, please, you don't have to pledge. Just come with me. I'll feel better knowing someone. I reluctantly agree, and we walk over to the XYZ sorority girls. OP, hi. L, oh hi, are you interested in Greek life? OP, oh, I'm not, but my friend is. L, nonsense, you should totally rush. Why the hell would I do that? I'm sure there's some benefits, but from an outsider's perspective, the pros are definitely outweighed by the cons. Amanda and Al begin discussing the sorority, and I'm being bullied on both sides into rushing. Al, well, I hope to see you guys at Rush. Amanda Panda, you will. Apparently, I was rushing. You guys should just be roommates, you know? Rush in the same sorority, it's like... not a whole lot's changed. Amanda and I begin walking away from L and the sororities. Moby Vick, oh, that's perfect. My reaction when...
Here she comes to wreck the day!
Moby Vick, the bulimic and the druggy are rushing.
OP, there are thousands of people on campus. Can't you go harass any of them? Moby Vick,
Tee! I just think it's perfect. The whores buying friends and selling themselves to all those frat boys. Respect yourself.
yes, and definitely check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. Manda Panda, why are you bothering us? Moby Vick,
after my assault, I took a women's studies course here and I loved it. So I changed my major. You're just everything that's wrong with girls these days. Stupid, slutty little sorority girls.
So Vic morphs into a social justice warrior. That's kind of fitting. We've seen her use bureaucracy as a sword before. I can't be too surprised by this turn of events. And then she never has to change anything about herself. She's like, oh, society's been the problem all along. My God, it was so simple! Why would we ever take accountability for anything ever again? Elle hears this conversation and walks over. Elle, well, actually, the sororities are more than that. They give girls, Moby Vick,
They're a bunch of superficial girls buying into patriarchy.
Elle, well, I understand the reputation, but
No! If I were to rush, I'd never be allowed in because I don't fit your beauty standards.
Elle, we don't have Moby Vick.
I'm a real healthy sized woman. But society and men have brainwashed you into thinking this twiggy, unhealthy look is sexy. I'm sexy. But because I'm healthy and don't starve myself, I'm seen as less desirable.
Even if on the outside Vic was the most beautiful woman in the world, I think people would still be repulsed by her. They'd very quickly go from like, wow, she's a really fat bitch, to just like, yeah, she's a bitch. A horrible, mean, deplorable bitch. OP says, would you shut up? You are not healthy, you delusional Elle. You know her? OP, yeah, from high school. She tried to make a guy assault me, Moby Vick.
I was assaulted. Don't you dare claim that trauma. You're taking away from real survivors like me.
This is so ludicrous. Do you think Elle's gonna turn around and be like, actually, sorority's closed?
Nobody even wants you here.
We need pledges, but not that bad. Manda Panda butts in and says, Vic, you were not assaulted, Moby Vick.
I was. And besides, OP, even if a guy did do that to you, you're asking for it. You're a whore. I was pure, and he ripped that from me. He drugged me, and then he did that to me.
Didn't you have herpes at the time that this occurred? True or false? I'll remind you, you're under oath. Elle is now staring slack-mouthed at the beast, unable to comprehend her existence. Yeah, as most people feel, I think. Don't be alarmed. What you're witnessing now is simply the manifestation of all of the negative energies that exist in the world. Maybe be slightly alarmed, actually. OP says, I wasn't assaulted, and neither were you. Moby Vick,
I was. The police just covered it up because of patriarchy. They cover up most of these things. We talked about it in class.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and OP finds the exit and says, fine, enjoy your class. We're leaving. Yeah, it's not high school anymore. I'm finally gonna scrape you off for real. For real, for real. Manda, Elle, and I begin to walk away. Moby Vick,
I wouldn't be caught dead in a sorority.
OP, which is why I'm rushing. We walk away, Manda giddy that I had just committed to rushing. Yeah, to spite Vic. I guess it still counts. Later that night, Manda and I are in the main dining hall. All is well, and then Vic walks in and goes up to get some food. She hands the worker her meal card. Worker, oh, sorry, you're not on the unlimited meal plan. You already had your meals for the day. Moby Vick,
what? I'm hungry. I need to eat.
Worker, oh, but you used up your meal allowance. If you had unlimited, you, Moby Vick,
discrimination! You can't expect me to only eat 3 times a day. I have health problems. I need to eat all day.
Worker, then switch to unlimited, Moby Vick.
I'm not paying more just because of my needs. It's not fair. You're all shaming me because of my size. Because I'm not starving myself to meet your beauty standards. You attack me. It's not fair.
What the hell are you even talking about? The only thing he said, literally the only thing he said, hey, you should upgrade your plan to the other plan if you want unlimited food. This is absurd. Please tell, I can believe we got away with it in elementary school, but not out here in the real world or the semi-real world that college is. Or not even is, I guess just supposed to be. The worker says, it's not discrimination. Everybody pays for the meals they eat. If you want to eat more, get unlimited. Till then, you're not getting more. Moby Vick.
But I need more than they do to stay healthy. I'm going to the administration. I'm telling them how you've shamed and discriminated against me.
I'm just sort of blown away by like how out of control this Moby Vick mindset has become. You read it in the story and you go, haha, that's some funny hyperbole. And then you look around at the real world and you're just like, oh my God. That's exactly what's happening. I hate the victim mindset more than probably anything else in the world. Vic then threw her tray against a wall and she waddled off in a righteous rage. Yeah, discrimination. From what I could tell, her mom bought her unlimited to calm her down. Yeah, I guess mom's been peeling back. That's why Moby Vick stayed $4.60 for so long, right? But now that she's got the unlimited meal plan, that school's going bankrupt. Tuition is doubling next year. Moby Vick feasted the rest of the year without issue. That night, I slept in the hall, while Kink Girl and Fetzilla had another session. TLDR, Vic convinced me to rush a sorority. No. You keep the blame where it belongs. Man, Panda, she's always the worst. There it is. Vic followed me to college. Out of thousands of students, she sought me out. I mean...
Why are you so obsessed with me?
And also, Vic has become a women's studies major, so buckle up for all that. Oh my God, I want to see Vic go full blue hair, but the series is basically... almost, though, there's like very little juice left to squeeze here. And I think that's so sad. It's going to be probably one more video, slightly beefier one. And then we'll have to bid farewell to Moby Vick until the compilation. That breaks my heart. But before all of that happens, there is sort of just a little joke post listed under the short stories. I figured I'd read it. It is called A Thought Pizza Party Not Serious. Note, this is meant to be a joke. Okay, let's hope it's a good one. After reading 14 years worth of fat-ass bullying, I think it's time Redditors turn the tables. Please don't call yourselves Redditors. I enjoy Reddit, but I'm never going to identify myself as that. You understand? Moby Vick is in jail, as you all know. Oh, there's some spoilers here. Well, we'll call it foreshadowing. Ooh. 14 years of bullying is bad enough, but killing a child is even worse. Dude, what? Okay. Huh? I really just spoiled some things for myself. What is this? OP says, here's what I think we should do. 1. Collect enough money to bail her out of jail. 2. Arrive at her prison and stand outside her cell as a large Reddit group. 3. Spend all the money on pizza delivery. 4. Have a pizza party. Tempt her with slices just out of her reach. 5. Laugh at her whale sounds. 6. Offer a slice to her cellmate just for putting up with her all these years. 7. Throw a large part of the pizza away. Mwahaha, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that all sounds great. Did the GoFundMe ever happen? I wonder what the user base of r/FatPeopleStories looks like. Probably just a bunch of fat people, right?
Welcome, everybody, to the...
Hilarious. Hell of a story, as always. Looking forward to the end because, yeah, apparently we haven't even seen the darkest depths of Moby Vick yet. And I don't know how that's possible. Are we talking about Manda's brother? We can't be, unless she hatched a scheme to kill Manda's brother. Oh my God, this is soap opera levels. I hope you'll join us next time and find out how it all wraps up, huh? It's going to be a great new year, you guys. I hope you started off right by liking, commenting, checking links in the description, all the things for this video, thanking my Patreon patrons, my YouTube channel members. You guys just doing the most, for real, for real. Please consider joining if you can, but if you can't, don't sweat it. I just appreciate you being here. On the end card, let's link to some stories about Kevin, because I'm feeling like that's a thing that we need to do soon. So click on through. I hope you'll enjoy. And of course, until the next time, friends, always remember that you are loved, you're worthy, you definitely, definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye. Go ahead, cut them open. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Promise swears it's just a fact.